So basically, like it's too volatile because stone is the most RNG in terms of gearing, right? In terms of gearing, not the game. Stone is has the most RNG. You don't know what one is gonna get, what the second one is gonna get, and what the malus is gonna get as well. What if, like, let's say you bought the accessories, you need 7-7, and then you got 9-5. That 9-5 could have worked, but then you wasted all your accessories and peons already, basically. So never cut the stone last, never. Never do, never do. How big is it? Plus 12. That plus 12 grudge has saved me like about like a million gold already. So yeah, at this point. Because like without the 12 grudge in like ancient, it costs like an extra 200, 300,000 if I have to buy the grudge accessories. So yeah. Cut stone last. Never cut stone last. That's me though. That's me, that's me. Alright, boys, ding dong, ding dong. I need the bell, man. I need the bell. It is react time right now. React time, react time. But yeah. Belshazzar unit 5 3 and level 1. Nah, that's Belshazzar hard. So yeah. Let's go. It is react time right here. Okay, anyways, yeah. I saw like something. So context is that like I saw like one line in the build your engraving on this one that made me like huh. So I don't know. We'll see on this one right there. Is this react time? React time right here. React time, yeah. Yeah, how to build your engravings for endgame. So I assume like for the 5x3 one, right? So yeah, the 5x3 one. So yeah, it's by yen actually. It's by yen. So yeah. Okay, introduction engraving. To be honest, like we know engraving already. We don't need to go through this, right? So yeah, Argos endgame and engraving build, Legion rate engraving build. Argos endgame engraving. I mean, like you guys know this already because you're there. Legion rate is what matters. But yeah, Legion rate and game 5x3 or 5x3 plus 1 engraving. There we go. Here we go, here we go. Now we're going. With Legion rates come, relic accessories can have engravings of 5 and 3. The most common engraving spread with Legion rates is the 5x3 setup. Generally, yeah. Uncommonly, you might encounter 4x3 1. Oh, 4x3 to 1. Yeah. If you're a class that only really needs level 1 class engraving, you can choose to find an engraving that is decent at level 2 like Adrenaline. Yeah, so far so good here. Sometimes more hassle than it's worth, so people just go for level 3 class engraving. No. It's the same thing though. It's the same thing. Because like you'll have to find class engraving anyway. But yeah. I mean like it's both of it, I guess. Both of it. But yeah, sometimes more hassle, but I mean like you don't just go Peacemaker 3 or like Combat Readiness 3. No. Not really. Unless it's an alt, you just wanna cheap out. But on your main, don't go this route, man. It's your main. So yeah, for War Dancer with Dominion Fang set and 607, it's possible to go Awakening level 2. Oh, this is very specific actually. Yeah, with like around like 1480 swiftness and Awakening 2, you can put it down to like 119 second cooldown. So there is that. Okay, and anyways, 5x3 and 1 is a whale engraving setup or lucky people. To achieve this setup, you need at least 9-7 or 10-6 stone. Yep, the usual. You have less than 0.1% chance achieving this for relikability stone. To be fair, it's like 0.4%, but it happens. It happens. But yeah, if you're a whale going for this, hopefully you choose the cheapest relic ability on pairing before you scream pay to win. This setup offers a marginal damage increase even if you're playing a class that uses a class engraving that has a high efficient level 1. And the 5x3 saddle is perfectly fine for the content we will have in the future up to Belshazzar hard mode. Yeah, I mean it's about right. So yeah, pretty much right there so far. Pretty much, yeah. Writing the word whale on guide is, I mean like it's fine whether it's whale or not, but some people do get this by luck, They do get this. Trinizao gets this here and there. Like how many of you have like 9-7 right now? Or like 10-6 basically. Some people here has it already, even though they are not whale. Some people are just lucky. I mean I never got it, but So fuck you guys that has it, but yeah. 9-6. I got 9-7 within 20 stones. I'm not saying it's impossible. The chance of that is very low. You can tap a plus 25 in a single tap basically compared to getting this. But getting this stone is really lucky and it's really good as well. It will last for a long time. 7-7 is enough, of course, yeah. 9-7 is just like grants you this extra level 1. So yeah, I have 8-7. Ooh, missing one right there. Missing whenever we were able to comparison one at Warlord, if it's just the level 1. So yeah. Garage Super Saiyan Low Knight Competition 1, that's alright. That's alright as a starter. Kaya. Just to tap my 18 gloves. But yeah, this is the standard engraving spread, I guess. Yeah, all 75 notes, the 5 by 3 and 1 needs the 18 notes. So you need there is only one way to do this one, which is like have like 2 legendary book. But these are the the spread right here. So whenever someone asks, is 7 enough? Just do this right here. But yeah, this is like what you can do right here. This is what you can do. This is the example build. We can skip this one because like people know this already, right? You know that like 5 times 3 is like 15, right? Just wondering here, just in case. Right? Right? Just in case. What's you using on my main scouter? 7 curse doll, 7 barricade. 16, no. Yeah, you guys know math, right? Surely, right? Surely it should be fine. So yeah, Argos Endgame. So we don't need this one because we know like we are on Argos. So yeah, and then there is philosophy behind building engravings, equipment slot engraving philosophy right here. Most people figure out the most expensive battle engraving on accessories and slot in +9. Yeah. Oh, this is like what I always say right here. Yeah, for that engraving. This way you don't have to purchase some insanely expensive accessory to complete your build. Now, whether you also choose to slot a 9 or 12 class engraving in your equipment will be discussed below. Okay. I mean, this counts for stone as well. Stone is the same thing. If you buy like a stone that is like, expensive and then you succeed on it, then your accessory will be much cheaper. So yeah. That's the end game care, not NA. Okay, I'm gonna skip that. But yeah. Class engraving on equipment slot or accessory. Class engraving are not guaranteed on Legion raid. Yeah, in case people are still wondering, Legion raid does not give you guaranteed class engraving. So yeah, the price of relic accessory with 5 class engraving become much more expensive than their legendary accessories counterpart. Imagine needing 3 of these to hit level 3 for your class engraving. Because of this, players opt for slotting class engraving on their equipment engraving slot. Players opt to purchase the 20 class engraving, the legendary class. For their class engraving, you will need 1 engraving for equipment slot to be 12 regardless to hit 5 by 3. Yeah. The thing about it is like 5 or 3, both of them are expensive. Because some people buy the 5 class engraving, some people buy the 3 class engraving because they have +12 on their class engraving. So either way, class is always the most expensive one. Not to mention, the only person that can drop your class engraving is whoever plays your class. So yeah, they can't do ×3. But aren't there scenarios when class engraving is more expensive than garage? For example, most of the time, class engraving is more expensive because scarcity. It's most of the time always scarce that like it's more expensive to get like class engraving with that one. So, but class engraving is always needed because like not always needed right there. Well, I guess always needed because like even if you're a level 1 class engraving, you would find an accessory with 3/5, 5 peacemaker or combat readiness, let's say, right? If you have like the legendary book and you going class 3, let's say mayhem, right? Then you need mayhem 3 on the accessory. If you don't go class engraving the book, then you need like 5/5/5 on the class engraving. So either way, it will be really expensive. So most people in Korea runs garage book and class book because the garage is the most expensive, obviously. So yeah, that's how it goes right there. If you're going for a 4x3 setup, you might consider going for class engraving on legendary accessory instead of equipment slot. Accessories from hard mode, Oreha Abyss, and Argos Abyss raid are guaranteed. I mean, if you're still in legendary, I guess 4x3. But I mean, like, 4x3 is legendary territory, man. There is like 0 good death blow accessory in NA. Yeah, it's very rare. Especially this is like the second week of like you guys have Vaulted, right? Second week means you have like 2 Vaulted run. Barely anyone will get the class engraving accessory. So you'll just have to wait. So yeah, Mona, thank you for following. Welcome. So yeah. I don't know. Battle engraving and ability stone philosophy. Oh, it's the same thing then, okay. People like going for an ability stone that has battle engraving. Battle is like grudge and everything. The general one. Pairing that is expensive to find on accessory. If the bare minimum unit is 6/5, you shouldn't fail all too much and will make accessory search cheaper. 6/5, provided you have like what's the name? 2 legendary books. So if you think that your luck really sucks, right? 6/5 is enough. I always say to people, right, if I get 6/5, I would stop already. And I would just like grab like the legendary book because that's guaranteed. Legendary book is guaranteed and has future value. So, but that's me right there. I don't know what people are gonna go for. But yeah, That's pretty good. If the situation calls for a 7-7 cut, like choosing the cheapest ability stone combination that fits my engraving setup, the reason being so that when I inevitably fail to cut an ideal ability stone on the first one I purchase, I can reattempt without much cost. It still costs peons. It's up to you to figure out the cheapest option for yourself. You can always pick out the second cheapest one if that works for you as well. Yeah. Well, this is how it is right here. Ability stones, some of them are really expensive as well. And failing those, you break the stone, kinda sucks, right? Obviously, it costs you like a lot of like gold as well. So that's why if I get like a stone that I can work on already, I probably would stop already because it's RNG. 5x3 accessory on any are super expensive. What the hell? Yeah, it just came out like last week, man. So yeah. What is everyone say that in YouTube does not make sense since in my mind, if most people run Grudge class, how can Grudge accessory be expensive? No one would need it. Here is the thing, genius, Sin. Did you know that legendary gives you 12 only? Did you know that you need 15 for level 3? Did you know that? Why do you think Grudge is still expensive right now? Because you still need it even with the legendary. This is NA math right here, that's why, you know. This is NA math right here. But yeah. anyways. Yeah. We go. Yes, but if most people run class legendary, 5 accessories would be cheap. Yeah. And you're not wrong. 5 grass is cheaper, yes. You're not wrong. Until you get to ancient, which is the current content in Korea right now, where like it's 6, not 5. Then it's different again. So yeah, and not everyone runs it because some people in your site like still like run like, you know, a Hitmaster book legendary or something like that. Not everyone has the goal to buy the grudge, right, or something like that. So yeah, I mean I have it, but other people not always have it. So yeah. Anyways, cutting an ability stone first or last. So this is the one that like I read right here. So yeah, there are 2 ways people approach an ability stone. Some people cut their ability stone first and then find the correct accessories to match, or leave their ability stone for last. Okay, cutting stone first right here. Let's take a look at one situation. You have 212 in your equipment. That means you only need 65 ability stone at the menu. Let's say you cut a stone, you get 66. That means that on one accessory, you have the possibility of only needing 4-3 instead of 5-3 accessories, saving you some gold. Yeah. So this is like normal. This is what you should do. This is what you should do. What? What do you mean? What? The leaving ability stone for last? Well, I don't know about that one. But this is what you should do. Don't do the second one. I don't need to read it, but don't do the second one. But yeah. If you're going 5-3, what is the bare minimum stone if you're failing every time? Well, 6-5 is enough. Provided you have like 2 legendary. If you only have like 1 legendary book, then you need like 7-7. So yeah, but now cutting stone last. I like leaving my ability stone for last. So this is Yen right here. So I didn't know that Yen like leaving my ability stone for last. But yeah, the reason being is because of the 4 malus engraving, the attack power reduction. I make sure that my accessories only fill out 3 malus engraving, and I leave the last malus for my ability stone. Because the market has such a high number of ability stone to choose from, I don't have to be super careful with the accessories I buy. If you're going ability stone first, you have to make sure your accessory don't conflict with the malus engraving on the ability stone. Yeah, but this is so volatile, man. Do not do this one. Always do the stone first. Always. Because like, how would you know? You buy all 5 trees, cost you 200,000 gold, and then suddenly you get a 9-7 stone. And then you're just like, shit, man. I could have cheap out so much or get like a 5x3 and 1. You don't know, right? Or at the same time, right? You know, what if like you fill it out and then like, okay, so it's hard to find the accessories that like a specific malus. So you never get like, let's say you never get attack power down, right? So you have to buy the attack power stone or something like that. And then you cut a -5 over there. Well, that stone just break itself then, I guess. So basically, like it's too volatile because stone is the most RNG in terms of gearing, right? In terms of gearing, not the game. Stone has the most RNG. You don't know what one is gonna get, what the second one is gonna get, and what the malus is gonna get as well. What if, like, let's say you bought the accessories, you need 7-7, and then you got 9-5. That 9-5 could have worked, but then you wasted all your accessories and peons already, basically. So never cut the stone last, never. Never do, never do. How big is it? +12. That +12 grudge has saved me like about like 1 million gold already. So yeah, at this point, because like without the 12 grudge in like ancient, it costs like an extra 200-300,000 if I have to buy the grudge accessories. So yeah, cut stone last. Never cut stone last. It's just like too RNG, man. It's just too volatile. You don't wanna do this. You don't wanna do this. You want to cut the stone first. Then you find the accessories for it. I mean, yes, there is more selection of stone, yeah, but there is also more chance that like this stone can cuck you basically. So yeah, never do it. Never do that. Never do that. But yeah, anyways, moving on. For 5x3, if you only have one engraving whose battle engraving recipe you purchase for, your life becomes more difficult. You must hit 7/7 on your relic ability stone. I'm like, it's either one right there, man. You either spend the gold to get the book and it like gets an easier stone, or the other way around. The odds of that happening on relic stone is close to around 5%, around 4.8, yeah. Depending on how much pounds and cost and how much the relic stone costs, it might just be cheaper to purchase 20 class engraving for second engraving, or just be lucky, you know. This way, you only need 6/5 wisdom for 5x3 build. Yeah, I would recommend this as well. Like get the book basically, because books are better in value as well. Because books are future value. Well, so is stone. If you get a 7/7 stone, you can work all the way until like the current content in Korea. 7/7 stone is enough. But so is books. If you buy books, then you get it right away as well, and then like that book will always stay there forever. So future value is there. So yeah, how long can I get away with running legendary stone? Even right now you can get away with running legendary stone. You just can't upgrade your legendary stone into ancient in Elgasia. So next year probably. So yeah, 5%. I get 7/7 in 12 stones. So lucky. It is lucky. Yeah, 5% is not that small though. Like people think that 5% is small. Like it's 1 out of 20, right? 1 out of 20 stone. Well, by RNG, of course it's not 20 stone, but basically the chance of that is still pretty decent. When I see 5% on like enhancing, I think that's big enough. So yeah. But yeah, anyways, let's move on. Let's move on for this. Summary here. You can flip points 3 and 4. Choose expensive class engraving or battle engraving to put on equipment slot. So the books right there. Select cheapest ability stone pairing, more expensive accessories, or select excessive ability stone engraving. Choose to either cut stone first or save until last. Cut stone first. Buy accessories to fill out the remaining engraving note, and make sure not to accumulate more than 3 malus engraving. This, if you cut stone first, then you can work with this. Because like if you have like let's say attack power down, then you can take another 3 attack power down. So your accessories opens up as well. So either way, cutting stone last or cutting stone first limits your accessories anyway, right? So it's better off like you get the RNG out of the way first, so you're not stuck basically. You have like more open-ended option. Whenever you're gearing, you should do that. Get the RNG first out of the way. Can you get 5/3 and 1 with 7/7 ancient accessory? You can, yes. With ancient accessory you can, because it's 6/3, not 5/3 for ancient. So yeah, I got 5 stones and get 2 7/7. You could have tapped your gear code. Oops. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, but that's how it is right there. So yeah. So I don't really recommend like a cutting stone at last. So everything here is solid minus the cutting stone last right there. You know, the info is good here. The info is good. It's just like the cutting stone last, like I don't recommend it. Either way, cutting stone last or cutting stone first limits your your accessory choices right there. Cutting stone earlier just basically like puts the RNG out of the way. If you get 9/5, like some people here get 9/5, right? And then some people ask, is 9/5 as good as 7/7? Yeah, it's exactly the same thing. You can work with it already. But then like if you build your accessory and then like not have the 7/7 and you get 9/5 instead, then you just break your own like setup. Then you either get another stone for the 7/7 stone, another 5% chance, or you rebuy all the accessory to fit the 9/5, because that's RNG. So that's basically how it goes right there. You know, get the RNG out of the way, have it as open-ended as possible. If there is no accessories, then you wait for it. So yeah, do not FOMO on accessories and everything. So yeah, but anyways, this is the what's the name? The engraving guide right here. It's just a stone last, I guess. So yeah. But yeah, was expecting more, but it's just the stone last that is like not good right there. I cut 30 stones and didn't get 9/7. I got 9/6. It was frustrating. 9/6 is still good though. It's basically 9/5 or 7/7 with 1 extra node, so you can chip out on 1. It's not 9/7 though, because 9/7 is kind of busted, but you know. 9/7 is like, you know, burn in hell, man. So yeah, that's how it is. I don't find 7-7 hard to get. I got 5 stone, 6 stone from like 20 stones. Yeah, so you're just lucky. So what then, oh man? I don't know. I don't find typing gear is that hard as well. I don't know. Seems easy enough to me. Are the stones that we have right now our end? Don't you need to cut a Belshazzar stone later? Nah, the white one is a direct upgrade from relic basically. So if you have a relic stone, you can directly upgrade it into the ancient one. You don't need to recraft it as well. So yeah, what's that, Nat? Don't wanna open it for now. What's that name for sharpshooter? We'll talk about it later. Spend 30 on stones and got 385 stones. Yeah, well that's kinda unlucky right there. But 85 can work provided you have 2 legendary book. If I were you, Jason, I would get 2 legendary book instead, and I just make a 5x3 setup. In the meantime, I would work on the stone and pray I get 7-7. If not, then it's fine. So yeah. Curse Dolkin Blunt for my mayhem. I want 5x3 and 2-8 ancient. Yeah, well you need 9-7, yeah. My main 40-45 and one of my alts 370. Do I push main? Okay, we'll tackle later. It's not lucky and they always have a pattern. You start with a 1, then 2, then 1, then negative. Yeah, but that's called lucky, Tenno. What the fuck are you on about, dude? It's RNG. I don't know, man. I don't know. I tap like my 21 in like 3 taps, and then I tap my 22 Belshazzar Ancient in like about 11 taps. So I guess like that's easy, isn't it, Just because you get it, man. Not everyone can get it, man, Like, you need to understand. I don't know, use your brain for a bit. Playing Hunt Time Gunslinger, and it recommends me to use Maxroll. We'll talk about it later. But I don't know, we'll do about this area. So yeah, this is like how to build your engraving for this here. But yeah, so far so good. Info is good, minus this cut stone last. Do not cut stone last. Cut stone first. Get the RNG out of the way. So yeah. Anyways, ding dong, react over. We're done here. We are done. React over. But yeah, we're back.